Tesla has now made it official. The long-awaited Model 2 is scheduled for its grand unveiling this coming November. What makes this launch particularly exciting is the extreme secrecy surrounding it. Very few details have escaped Tesla's tight control. At this stage, there's no confirmation about whether it will emerge as a sedan, a hatchback, or perhaps a compact spin on the Model Y known internally as Redwood. But regardless of the body style, one thing is absolutely certain: this is Elon Musk's boldest strategic move yet to accelerate worldwide adoption of electric vehicles. With a shockingly low starting price of just $15,990, Musk firmly believes the Model 2 will serve as the ultimate catalyst to push EV adoption forward by up to 50% by the end of the decade. If that prediction comes true, the Model 2 will not just be another Tesla, it will be the defining EV of the global market. The limited information available suggests Tesla is planning at least two core versions of the Model 2. One is expected to be a single-motor rear-wheel drive model with a 53 kWh battery capable of achieving roughly 310 miles of range. The other will be a more powerful dual-motor all-wheel drive option paired with a 75 kWh battery. Production is scheduled to begin at Tesla's Gigafactory in Texas in 2025, with additional production sites opening later in Berlin and Mexico. Tesla's goals are nothing if not ambitious. The company aims to hit a weekly production rate of 10,000 vehicles, which translates into about 500,000 cars per year. Yet Elon Musk has also made it clear over the years that if a Tesla priced around $25,000 cannot be autonomous, then such a vehicle hardly makes sense in the long run. That raises a critical question: is Tesla preparing to use the Model 2 as its first real breakthrough into affordable self-driving cars? And more importantly, what other hidden innovations might Musk be keeping under wraps? The story of the Model 2 actually began years ago. Tesla had already anticipated the current industry landscape back in 2020, when it first started mapping out a plan for an affordable electric car. Fast forward to today, and that vision looks sharper than ever. While Tesla has pushed ahead with confidence, many legacy automakers have continued dragging their feet, releasing half-finished concepts and overpriced models that fail to win over the public. A good example is the Chevy Bolt, which was once hailed as General Motors' budget-friendly EV. Owners quickly became frustrated after paying nearly $30,000 for a car plagued by painfully slow charging times, recurring battery problems, and serious safety concerns. Meanwhile, Tesla faces pressure on two fronts. First, customers are demanding more affordable EVs as prices continue to rise across the automotive market. In the US, EV sales topped 1.44 million units in 2023, accounting for about 9% of all new car sales. By early 2025, that figure had already crept closer to 10%. Second, global competition, particularly from China, has grown fierce. Chinese manufacturers like BYD have driven costs down so dramatically that cars such as the BYD Seagull are now priced under $10,000, sending shockwaves across the industry. Rather than discourage Tesla, this competition has motivated the company to move faster, ensuring the Model 2 will be a truly global EV that can hold its own against rivals from every region. Ford has already announced plans to launch a $25,000 to $30,000 EV by 2027, built on a new platform with a streamlined production process. Tesla, however, is working on something far more radical. At the heart of the Model 2 lies Tesla's unboxed manufacturing system, a completely reimagined production method that could slash factory construction costs by as much as half while drastically speeding up the assembly process. Instead of traditional production lines filled with repetitive steps and wasted motion, Tesla's approach simplifies how major components are brought together. Industry experts expect the Model 2's chassis to be built using Tesla's high-pressure gigacasting method, which replaces hundreds of welded metal panels with just a few giant cast pieces. This method has already transformed Model Y production, and for the Model 2 it could be taken even further. Some reports suggest that Tesla may mount the seats directly onto the structural battery pack before lifting the entire integrated unit into the painted body shell, avoiding the inefficiency of disassembling and reassembling parts multiple times. Of course, building an affordable EV is no easy task, and the biggest challenge remains the battery. Batteries typically make up 30 to 40% of an electric car's total cost, and their reliance on lithium has kept prices high while leaving supply chains vulnerable. Tesla has traditionally used nickel-manganese cobalt (NMC) battery chemistries, which offer strong performance but are expensive and dependent on scarce materials. Lithium prices have surged over the past few years, intensifying the challenge. To address this, Tesla has quietly been working on a new battery architecture designed not only to improve performance but also to significantly cut costs. The mission is no longer about building the best luxury EV money can buy. Instead, the goal is to produce the best EV that ordinary people around the world can realistically afford. That doesn't mean the Model 2 will be a stripped-down budget car. It won't be some bare-bones compromise or a glorified golf cart with a Tesla badge. Instead, everything points toward the Model 2 being a fully realized vehicle that embodies Tesla's DNA while focusing on simplicity, affordability, and accessibility. It's expected to be smaller than the Model 3, positioned as a compact crossover or hatchback that can thrive in urban environments while still offering the practicality families need. This fills an important gap in Tesla's lineup. While Musk has launched sedans, SUVs, pickups, and even heavy-duty trucks, Tesla has never offered a true hatchback or compact crossover. The Model 2 is perfectly placed to claim that missing spot in Tesla's portfolio. Leaked prototypes suggest the Model 2 could resemble a scaled-down Model Y, especially since it's expected to share production lines with the Model Y at Giga Texas. Giga casting will once again play a key role in enabling mass production. While some enthusiasts hoped for a futuristic design, the reality is that Tesla is likely to keep the styling relatively simple, borrowing subtle elements like the light bars seen on newer Teslas such as the Cybertruck and refreshed Model Y. Inside, expect minimalism at its peak, 4 to 5 seats, but little in the way of luxury extras like ambient LEDs, heated rear seats, or entertainment screens. Tesla is focused on delivering value, not luxury. Affordability extends to the drivetrain as well. The Model 2 is expected to debut with a brand new electric motor designed without rare earth materials, dramatically lowering costs to around $1,000 per motor. On the battery side, the car will likely use LFP, lithium iron phosphate, chemistry supplied by CATL. LFP batteries are cheaper, safer, and can handle faster charging, though they have lower energy density compared to NMC packs. With this configuration, Tesla may be forced to sacrifice some range in order to keep the price down. While Musk has said that 300 miles of range is sufficient for most drivers, the Model 2 will likely land closer to 200 to 220 miles depending on the version. Even so, with most people driving fewer than 30 miles a day, this range should be more than adequate for daily life. Then comes the issue of autonomy. Musk has repeatedly said that a conventional $25,000 car is pointless without autonomy, which has led many to believe the Model 2 is being designed with self-driving in mind. While full self-driving may not come standard at launch, Tesla could still include its latest autopilot hardware, making the Model 2 one of the most affordable cars to offer semi-autonomous features. This would democratize access to advanced driver assistance systems, allowing more people to experience things like automated lane changes and adaptive cruise control. Even partial autonomy could transform commutes, reduce accidents, and lower insurance premiums, giving the Model 2 a competitive edge against rivals like the BYD Seagull or GM's Bolt successor. The road to full autonomy is still uncertain, with regulatory hurdles and technological challenges slowing progress. Tesla's camera-based approach is ambitious, but it continues to face scrutiny whenever accidents occur. Even so, the Model 2's positioning as an affordable semi-autonomous EV could prove revolutionary, especially for people living in suburbs, rural areas, or regions with limited public transportation. Interestingly, some reports over the past year suggested that the Model 2 had been cancelled, with Musk shifting his focus to the robotaxi project. However, Tesla's own financial reports continue to reference affordable vehicles planned for a 2025 debut. Musk himself added fuel to the fire when he said that a conventional $25,000 car was silly, leading many to assume the Model 2 had been scrapped. But rather than being cancelled, the project appears to have been strategically downplayed to avoid cannibalizing Model Y sales ahead of its upcoming Juniper refresh. Musk is unlikely to kill off what could easily become Tesla's best-selling car of all time. When it finally arrives, the Model 2 will not be as complex to build as the Cybertruck, nor will it require the advanced autonomy of the robotaxi. It's simply a compact, affordable EV designed to make Tesla ownership possible for millions more people worldwide. Whether or not it launches with FSD V12, the Model 2 has the potential to serve as the entry point into everyday autonomous driving for ordinary buyers. It may not deliver full autonomy right away, but its affordability, efficiency, and software will make it a truly disruptive vehicle in ways the world has never seen.